Hey, thanks for tuning in. My name's Television. This is going to be a bit of a different video from last week. I'm going to discuss attending a fur meet or editing photos from said meet. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoy this content or if you'd prefer me to stick to more video essays. As some of you know, I've recently moved from England, home of rain and apologising for no reason, to Texas, home of cowboys and barbecue, and also furries? So I've been to a handful of fur meets within the UK, Brum Furs, Notts Furs, Manchester Furs, London Furs, as well as 2 conventions, Wild North and Furcation. As someone with only a few friends within America, I thought a fur meet would be a great place to meet and hopefully befriend more locals. So I went to a local fur meet group and went along to my first Texan fur meet. The only downside? My fursuit's still on a boat somewhere. So despite the fact you don't need a fursuit, most furries will tell you it does make socialising at events easier for 2 reasons. 1, you have a really good conversation opener, and 2, you can just run around acting like a silly giant animal and people will approach you instead. So at the meet, I was super shy at first. I only recognised 1 fursuiter at the meet, and that was in passing. So I was basically surrounded by people I'd never seen before who seemed to all be really good friends already. It took a while, but I eventually built up the courage to start talking to people, and everyone was super nice. It was a really diverse group of people from all sorts of backgrounds, and everyone seemed really interesting. The one conversation starter I did have to help with socialising was my camera. Photographers or photographers are super common at meets and conventions. Most fursuiters love having their photo taken, and you can end up having some really awesome fun interactions if you bring along a camera to a meet or convention. It actually ended up being a really nice change of pace not being in my fursuit for once, and I'm really happy with the pictures I did manage to get at the meet that I probably wouldn't have got if I was within my fursuit. Interestingly, the fur meet was held outside, a big change to the meets I'm used to in the UK, which are typically hosted in bars. The location of the meet was a beautiful nature reserve. At the spot they chose for the meet, there was a nice shaded areas for the fursuiters. Unlike the meets I'm used to within the UK, this fur meet does not feature a fursuit walk, but I assume this partly due to the Texas heat and the winding paths of the reserve. They do have a group photo, however, which is a fun moment as you get to see all the fursuiters together. I really enjoyed my first meet in the US and look forward to attending more. There's an upcoming arcade meet and a bowling meet I'm super hyped to go along to. I'm also looking forward to attending my first furry convention out here, Texas Furry Fiesta, which is the 4th biggest furry convention in the world with 7,336 in attendance in 23. For context from my fellow UK fairs, Confuzzled is the biggest convention in the UK and is 14th on the list of the biggest furry conventions in the world, with 2,661 in attendance in 2023. I'm happy to be a part of this awesome fandom, and I'm glad I can meet new friends through it. Thank you all for being awesome and so welcoming. Stay tuned to my socials for more fursuit shenanigans once my suit arrives and for more fur meet photography. See you all later.